Hello, and welcome back. It's nice to be back, and I hope you have all been well. I have been away for quite some time, just general life stuff. Nothing too crazy or special, just in and out of various things. However, I have always been thinking of the channel. So, okay, guess I can't install that driver. Anyway, I've been thinking about what to do, and my last few videos have not had much guidance, I guess, as to why they started, what I was doing during them, and where I was going to take it. So I have been thinking about where to take the channel, and I have brought up Patreon before. It's not live, it won't be for a long time. So the end goal is this: Patreon. Not because I want money, but because I would like to make a living out of giving to a community that I care about, being able to be self-sufficient. On top of Patreon, I would also like to do more freelance work at home, so I can spend more time on my own projects. Not necessarily my own projects, but on my own time working on projects that I seek out. Since I've been gone, I was doing work for this show. It's one of the modeling texture artists and lighting and compositing artists. I did quite a lot for it. Suna, Rush, Drillman, Iceman, lots of the city. When Mega Man replicates other bosses, I did a lot of the different variations that he becomes. And everything from props to vehicles, Mega Mini's hideout, and stuff like that. So I kind of fell in love with this style of art. Not so much in love, just impassioned by its attractive simplicity. You can be creative with the shader while not having an overly intense model. So I'd like to do some of that for the channel, and I'm currently waiting on a reply from let me backtrack for a sec. This, which was going to be your digital representation of my community, the Tinglebot, is still ongoing. However, I have changed because it was this robot. Let me just boot it up for you. It was this robot, but while she was alright with me creating it, she wasn't alright with me doing other stuff with it, so I just kind of put that off, and I am working on contacting the artist who made this robot so I'd like to make all three. As you go through the ranks, you can choose which one you like, blah blah blah. But I'd like to rebirth the channel around 2 projects. I need to get back into the goal, which is creating something for you guys that the community can get into instead of just listening. I want you guys to have a say in the personality of what happens for the content you watch. So I'll create this, and this is also bouncing off of a comment I got from Little Misty Eyed. He's or she is in uni, and they're being tasked with creating a tank. Now, I don't want to go through a whole tank. That would be a very large series, maybe later down the road. But I can give you the basics, the concepts of what you should do, and then do something small like this. So I'm going to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone and offer advice to Little Misty Eyed while creating this. And use this for the future Patreon thing. I'm just waiting on a reply from the artist who created this. Now, secondly, the channel was created for digital art, while I'll still do secondary sounds. What I think I'll do is create a library of sounds with which I will overlap on my videos, and then occasionally do sound videos or book stuff, game stuff. just until the personality of the channel is back to where it was what it was when it started. Because I took quite a long break while I did things in my life, I figured it was a good enough time to rebirth the channel. And to do that, I want to, however many videos it takes, go through the Generation 1 grass type Pokemon and create those in ZBrush. Now, I tested it out, sort of, in Substance Painter. Oh, yes. I was doing Squirtle, testing it out. Where is it? Here we go. So, this was it. A little Bulbasaur I made. That's not it finished though. Let's find it here. I wonder where it went. Ten. Anyway, while that's loading, yeah, the idea is to just make the grass line up and offer my commentary over the series of videos. And this is somewhat of the style and level of detail I would like to give to them. Let me just leave for a sec. I'm doing so much while recording. This is pretty intense. Okay. That's the wrong way. So, nope. So yeah, I would like to create the grass lineup for you guys. And then go from there. If this is something that interests you, awesome. If it's not, there will be other things happening. Just give it time. But for now, this will be my focus. And I don't know if this will be the Bulbasaur I use. However, for now, it is a test, per se. I'm just trying to find a good field of view. So, yeah. Not sure where to start on this. Some of these I don't entirely know how to portray them, but I think I will go in the vein of sort of cartoony like this. Maybe have some realistic skin interactions with light. But yeah. So moving forward, this tiny little Bulbasaur, it will be the general future. If you have a suggestion as to which one of these you would like to see first, preferably not Tangela, but I'm okay if that's what you choose. Let me know in the comments below. And I will most likely make this little robot or something similar. Probably have to choose something similar so I can help little Misty-Eyed, as that was his or her request. And start pumping that out soon. So again, just to wrap things up, I'm rebirthing the idea of the channel back to its roots. I will create some ZBrush high resolution sculpts, get them down into the realm of the game engine, UV texture them. I might even reach out to rigging and animating friends to see what they can do with my models, and go from there. I'll also be doing this robot for you guys, with which you will be able to, the concept of what I have planned will remain the same. You'll be able to call one of them your own. For every person that will donate, this, again, let me reiterate, this is months, way down the line. I'm not going to rush into this because it's not my goal. It's a nice to have. And the nicer this is to have, for me, will be, sorry, it's a nice to have, because if you're helping me out, I will be able to help you out more consistently and better, more professionally. Whether it's through gear purchases or whatever. Sorry. I just keep looking at the robot and thinking of when I can start it. Anyway, the tier system will be the same. I plan on for every person that donates $1, creating another robot. One that you would choose, A, B, C. You won't see that robot. It will be put there on hold, or possibly just static in the background. And this is all stuff in the future. I'm just bouncing ideas that I've had. And tier 2, I have thought of taking random from the $5 group, somebody's robot, and having them appear in front, at the forefront of the tail end or beginning of the video. I wrote all this like a year ago, so I'm just rethinking it on the fly right now. They could introduce or wave goodbye, and of course, background plate of the video. $10. We can name probably as they'll already be named now that you have a personal robot. We could etch it in gold somewhere on it, perhaps. Or create a little "Hi, my name is" sticker, something. We'll have fun with it. I might have a few different methods that you guys could choose from. And put it on there, and then we can change the color scheme, like purple legs and yellow body, or red hat, blue head, orange legs, something like that. And then, of course, your name and the robot. At 20, I was thinking we could specifically design something special for your robot, like a hat or sunglasses, or give it a weapon, or a jetpack, or a rose lapel, or something, anything. So, this is the long game, and this is the steady game. This is what will be driving the channel forward, and while I'm making these, we'll be giving out tips for those interested. And let's say I do the entire sculpt of Gloom or Vileplume offline, or do it, and then somebody at the time I'm doing this wants to know how to texture it like this, then I could make the videos very detailed around that process instead. So, yeah. Thank you for joining me. And I am terribly sorry it's been a while. However, I have just laid it all out for you now. I'm got plans that I'll be sticking to and content that I'll be delivering to you, because while it's been slow, the channel has grown in my absence, and I want to give back more so now than ever. So let's do this, you and me, and thank you for watching. I'm gonna clip this video down a little bit. I usually don't edit out stuff except for noise issues, and I think at one point I edited my address. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.